Oh, yeah. No. Remix. Remix. If I got one thing on my wish list, it's a pretty little bitty on some freak shit. Girl, go and do your thing and make me say, damn, maybe I should buy a Rizang. Can you match my fantasy? Tell me this is my shit, then handle me. We can go 12 rounds multiplied by 3. Girl, you make a nigga wanna sing. Excuse me. You know I'm far from normal. Let's go all night. I want you. Unzip your dress. Then girl, come over here. It's just me and you. You can go do what you do. From the bed to the floor, anywhere in the world, I need my naughty girl. I can't believe I still love naughty girls. What would I do without my naughty girl? Come in my world, no one but her. I need a naughty girl. You know it's been my dream to have you here with me. You point my way and signal, come over here. Come over here. You want me, baby? Let's make a baby. Or we can do like we just met. Whoa, I can't believe I still love naughty, my naughty girl. What would I do without my naughty girl? Yeah, one but her. Oh, yeah. Let's take it back, matter of fact, just take it off. I see your legs and your back looking kinda soft. It's 5-star beachfront, can you smell the salt? Do not disturb, motherfucker, cause I'm going off. Shorty knows she can rock that pole, make it drop so low, 2 inches from the floor. Plus she know your boy got that dough, and the wrist stay froze, clean head to the toe. We give each other what we need and what we both want. Do you want the R&B or do you want the crunk? It don't matter, either way you ended up slump. I beat the pussy down like the money made chunks. Shorty freaky when she do that there, trying to dominate me when she in my lair. Other niggas hating on me, I don't care. Make my motherfucking toes curl, don't play fair. Let's go. Naughty girl, I can't believe I still love naughty girl. What would I do without my naughty girl? Yeah, I'm in my world, no one but her. Yeah. Oh, remix, naughty girl. Say it again, it's the remix, naughty girl. It's what we need, it's what we need. And no one else but her. Naughty girl.
It's the motherfucking remix. It's the motherfucking remix. Yeah.
We need a naughty girl. And no one else but her. I need a naughty girl.
Where's she at? Where's that naughty girl? Still not quite right to sing live, but where is my naughty girl? It's Christmas time, and no one else but her. Where is my naughty girl? Hey, okay, we're getting better. Hey. How y'all doing? What's going on? Boy, I've been slow the last 3 days. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I've been slow. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, the kids did such a good job. I put the lights on. They did most of the decorations. They did their thing. Yeah. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. Damn, year's almost over, man. But yeah, I've been slow the last 3 days. Gotta get back on track. Real talk. I don't know if it's because it got super duper cold or whatever. I don't know. But it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. That there's sports podcast, yada yada yada. This is episode 375, I guess, of this format. Yeah. But anyway, how's everybody's Tuesday going? I hope everybody's week goes well. Oh yeah. For Saturday, this Saturday, really excited about this Saturday because have plans for the kids. The Christmas parade. Look at this, free advertisement. Man, I need to get paid. But the Dominion Christmas parade is Saturday, 10 o'clock. And I'll definitely be there with the kids, crazy sweatered out. It's at 10 o'clock on Broad Street, and that's the one that they have on TV. We went last year. We had such a great time last year. We did. We had a great time. Only reason why I'm not wearing a Santa hat today is because, like I said, I've been slow all week. I've been slow since Sunday morning. So I'm trying to get my game back up. But in the meantime, in between time, what are we going to talk about today? Definitely, we're going to quickly brief through because, again, I'm still slow. So this probably won't be a long episode. I'm just being honest. I've got a lot going on while being slow. But we're going to go through this Monday night football game last night. Nothing much to talk about. It was a game that it was a blowout. The Patriots blew out the Giants. And then, like I said, we'll talk about the Christmas parade and something that kind of that I'll start today and I'll finish on Friday. But it's something that has always bothered me because of things that I see on television. To me, and I don't say this lightly, it's that of a hustle plan that I just, when you listen and, you do some research. Now this I've known Now, this I've known about for a long time, but the more I hear about it, the more kind of irritated I get with it because, I'll explain to it in a minute. I'll explain it in a minute. Now, as far as the prediction league goes, right now, we have somebody, I don't know, I think I told you guys, I think me and Aaron talked about it on Sunday, but Marcus is now in first place. Monte is in second, and Shantae is in third, and it's a log jam for fourth, which I am a part of. So, way to go, Marcus! Keep it up, and once again, you will get that $100 Visa gift card. Hey, again, this is regular season, so we still have how many weeks left? We still have 5 weeks left, 5 games to go. Yeah, we still have 5 weeks left. So, again, things could change. Marcus leads. I think Marcus has, let me see. Let me look at this paper. Marcus has 132. Monte has 129. Shantae has 128. Yes. I have 127. Yes. So, shit is getting real. What up, though? What up, Lomar? What's going on? You know what I did not do? Because I'm sitting here watching Straight Outta Compton because I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to relax. I'm sitting here watching Straight Outta Compton, and I totally forgot to go on Facebook and send the notifications because I'm sitting here tripping like, damn, Straight Outta Compton came out 10 years ago? It's been 10 years already? Golly. I got the DVD sitting right over there. Like I do. 10 years ago, Straight Outta Compton, and I still love the movie. I do. It's like, wow. Okay. Just like time just flies. Yes. It showed on the bottom of the screen, Straight Outta Compton 2015. I had to do a double take. I was like, 2015? What the fuck? Like, it's about to be 2026. Oh, yeah. I know, bro. I didn't send no notification. So I know I got to send my ride or dies a direct message and saying, yo, I'm live right now. Come holler at your boy, because I didn't send a notification to no fucking body. I didn't. Hey, look, while I was playing the Naughty Girl 2 track, I was trying to send a notification. That bitch was like, nope, you live now. Nope. I was like, God damn. Okay. Because I was like, okay, that's a 3.5-minute song. I could send out a shitload of that in that amount of time. And it was like, nope, you are live. I was like, God damn. Okay, but it is what it is. That's the first time I've ever done that. First time for everything. But what's up? But we here now. As soon as you go on your Facebook newsfeed, I pop right up. So we here now. That's all I'm saying. We here now. So last night's football game was, like I said, it was a blowout. The New York Giants are now 2-10. The New England Patriots are 11-2, or the Giants are 2-11. I think the Giants are 2-10. But be that as it may, the Giants suck. They suck. Their number 1 draft pick, Abdul Carter, was benched again in the first quarter for being late to meetings. He needs to get that together. And he had the nerve before the season started to ask for Lawrence Taylor's number 56. You, for one, only have 1.5 sack through 13 weeks in your rookie season. And you are now missing time because of not showing up to meetings, and you ask for the number of the fucking goat? Yes, to me, Lawrence Taylor is the greatest of all time. Not Tom Brady. No. Lawrence Taylor, you asked for the greatest football player ever's number, and you, for one, I understand you're getting a lot of pressures. That's cool. But you're not helping your team at all. At all. And the Giants got waxed. And Jackson Dart, rookie quarterback Jackson Dart, I like his attitude. I like his moxie. Him saying that, I'm a football player. This ain't soccer. You're going to get hit. I love it. And I love the fact that he's willing to take that on, because, as an NFL society, we've really gotten quite bitch made, But dude, it's no crime in getting out of bounds sometimes. When you get hit like this, let me show this. I mean, come on, you're going to fuck around and find out.
What kind of competitors they are last night.
Yeah, too bad they lost.
On Sunday Night Football, Dart's going to go. And on the sideline, and we're going to get a fight.
What you fighting him for? He was in bounds.
So look at Ellis.
That's what I'm talking about. You want to run out?
Real speed.
Get your bitch ass. Wow. Hey, yo. Damn. He was in bounds.
Troy, you're 100% right. He's in bounds.
Hey.
He's contacted. That's a legal hit. And to you, Troy, he's got to take the sideline. He's got to get out of bounds.
That's what I'm talking about.
He absolutely has to.
Yeah.
And,
hey, look at his feet rising up.
Oh,
shit.
Correct me.
I love that part.
Show what kind of competitors they are last night.
Yeah, too bad they lost.
On Sunday Night Football, Dart's going to go. And on the sideline, and we're going to get a fight.
What you fighting him for? He was in bounds.
So look at Ellis.
Boy. That's what I'm talking about. You want to run out?
Real speed.
Get your bitch ass. Wow. Hey, yo. Damn. He was in bounds.
Troy, you're 100% right. He's in bounds.
Hey.
He's contacted. That's a legal hit.
Hey, man, look, bro. Look. This is what the NFL sells this shit. even still, as much as they've tried to eliminate those type of hits, they still sell that shit. That will be on somebody's highlight reel. That will be on somebody's commercial. It will be. So when people are like, "Oh my God, he was, why should he's getting hit like that?" Man, shut up. Shut the hell up. Oh, stank ass. Look, that's what it is, dog. That's what it is, dog. That's what it is. That is what it is. So the Patriots, they are 11-2. They're heading into a bye week. So this means it is of the utmost importance for my Denver Broncos to win on Sunday against the Vegas Raiders, because we hold the tiebreaker against the New England Patriots. So should we win, when we win on Sunday, we will be number one. But I will say this. That goddamn Drake May. That goddamn Drake May he nice. He nice. Drake May is nice. He is. And Patriots are back. The Patriots are back, like I tried to tell Mr. A Boogie 2 months ago, that they're back. They're back, and guess what? They're gonna be something to deal with for the next 15 years. Especially if Drake May stays healthy, because they got the coach. They got the right coach in Mike Vrabel, and the Patriots are back. So shout out to the Patriots. I think, you know what? Excuse me. I would love to see an old-fashioned Broncos versus Patriots AFC championship game, just like the good old days of a decade ago. I would love to see that. I'm not bullshitting. I would love to see on Championship Sunday, the Denver Broncos versus the New England Patriots. I don't give a shit if it's in Mile High or Foxborough. It don't matter. I would love to see that. I think that'll be awesome. It is Christmas season, you guys. Don't think that I have forgotten about what I was talking about last week, particularly with the whole Santa Dad thing. I hope you guys love it. I've had a lot of fun with it. But don't forget, throw that hashtag, post it, share it. Throw that hashtag up there. It's right there on the banner. Hashtag Santa Dad. Hashtag Xmas Takeover. Hashtag Santa Dad Xmas Takeover. Whichever one. Doesn't matter. Or you can do all three if you're feeling good enough. So, you know what? Before you know it, we're going to turn around and it's going to be New Year's Eve. So we just got 23 days till Christmas. 23 days till Christmas. And I'm going to be festive. If you come out to the parade, which I encourage everybody to do, I encourage everybody to come out to the parade. I will definitely be festive. If you see me, I'll be festive. And I will embrace you with all the love in the world. I certainly will. And before I pivot to any subject, to the next subject, I wasn't sure if I was going to say anything about this, but just my brother just had an operation today, and everybody shout out to my brother. I'm not putting this on blast, because I'm not trying to bring a bunch of attention, but it's just, this has literally been on my mind all day. So just shout out to my brother, shout out, and everybody pray for a speedy recovery, and love you, boy, and I'll see you soon. So now the next subject is, I was watching ESPN this morning before I went to work, and this is the time of year where they do this thing called the V Foundation. Now, the V Foundation is a foundation for the late NC State basketball coach Jimmy Valvano, who passed away due to cancer in, I want to say the early 90s. So they ask that people donate to cancer research. That's what they asked, that people donate to cancer research. Well, appreciate that, Lomar. Well, my issue now, I found out this information. God. Hey, what's up, sweetie? I found out this information about over a decade ago, probably about 14, 15 years ago, about this doctor. Chat, let me know if this name rings a bell. His name is Dr. Sebi. He was a doctor, herbalist, and Dr. Sebi, through research, found a cure, allegedly, I guess I can say it like that, because I don't want YouTube to sit here and say, you're spreading false medical narratives. Dr. Sebi allegedly found a cure for a bunch of life-threatening diseases. And now this isn't alleged, this is true. He brought his information to the United States of America. This was in 1985, and he was put in jail. He was charged for practicing medicine without a license. But what Dr. Sebi did do, and when he was eventually released, because they couldn't, those charges wouldn't stick. What he did do was he brought a bunch of patients that he had cured who had life-threatening diseases that include AIDS and cancer, among other things. And in order for it to be believable by the masses, these patients had to bring proof that they had the disease from one doctor and proof that they no longer had the disease from another doctor after being treated by Dr. Sebi. And those patients provided all the documentations needed. So what that told me, and this was back when I found this out, maybe like 2010, 2011, something like that, is that all of these telethons, these donate for cancer research, or donate for Alzheimer's, or donate for sickle cell, all of that stuff is very bogus to me. And I don't say that lightly, because I lost my dad to cancer. So that really hits home. Okay, I don't say that lightly at all. And like I said, I will go into detail with this on Friday. But yeah. So allegedly, well, again, now you know, alleged to this, the country knew, the government, the U.S. government knew what Dr. Sebi was doing, what he was capable of, what he was curing, but arrested him, had to let him out on a technicality because you had because you had no proof that he was doing what you guys were accusing him of doing. But then it was pretty much swept under the rug. Why? Why? Don't we want to have healthy people in our country? Allegedly. I'm going to play a bit of a video, and I'll stop and comment when necessary. But let's look at this. Let's read this together. The views and opinions expressed in this video are solely of the commentators in it and do not reflect the views of Chime Edwards' statements about the individuals and companies are alleged. Okay. Allow me to read this comment from Dr. Sebi himself. A society that keeps cures a secret so they can continue to sell medication for huge profits is not a real society, but a huge mental asylum. Hello. Let me read that one more time. A society that keeps cures a secret so they can continue to sell medications for huge profits is not a real society, but a huge mental asylum. Ain't that about a bull?
Dr. Sebi was born Alfredo Bowman in a village in Spanish Honduras. He never had any formal schooling. He was self-educated. After coming to the United States, he was diagnosed with asthma, diabetes, impotency, and obesity. After unsuccessful treatments with conventional doctors and traditional Western medicine, Sebi was led to an herbalist in Mexico.
So he told me that I could not eat meat any longer, no lamb. I could not drink any milk. And I abstained from all these things, and here I am now at 82. I'm happier than I've ever been in my life.
After being healed from his conditions, he began studying and cataloging herbs around the world. As a result, he created natural vegetation cell food compounds that he claimed would cure people from diseases like herpes and AIDS.
The first patient was a brother in Boston named Michael White. I said, well, I'm going to send him the compound. I removed from the man's diet lactose, uric acid, and carbonic acid, milk, starches, and meat. By removing these things from his diet and then cleansing his cells, he began to see recovery in 24 hours. When I told my mama that I had cured my 13 AIDS patient, she said, they're gonna get you.
In the 1980s, Dr. Sebi ran a variety of ads stating that his institute.
When he told his mother that he had cured his 13th patient from AIDS, his mother said, they're going to get you. Why would she say that?
Cured AIDS, sickle cell, lupus, blindness, herpes, cancer, and other incurable diseases. The ad caught the eye of the Food and Drug Administration, and they sued Dr. Sebi for false advertisement and practicing without a license.
You defended yourself. Of course I did. I knew that I had sufficient evidence to prove my position.
During the trial, the judge requested Dr. Sebi provide one witness for each disease that he claimed he cured. Each witness had to bring documentation that showed they had a disease from one doctor and documentation that they no longer had the disease from a separate doctor. Dr. Sebi was able to provide over 70 witnesses. He was not taken to court to prove he cured AIDS, but many say he still did so within this trial.
Over 70 people.
Cured. Each witness had to bring documentation that showed they had a disease from one doctor and documentation that they no longer had the disease from a separate doctor. Dr. Sebi was able to provide over 70 witnesses.
He cured me of AIDS. He cured me of herpes. He cured me of lupus. And the reason why I'm showing this is because, I don't know, it's like when I watched that today on ESPN and I keep hearing the people on the show saying, yes, donate what you can. It just kind of I'm just like, bruh, no. There's been a cure out there, allegedly, for 40 fucking years. 40 years. but we're still asking for something that is actually been proved to be curable. And how many people during that time period have died because of it? My dad being one of them. Huh? Oh, Lord. There we go. I mean, come on.
He was not taken to court to prove he cured AIDS, but many say he still did so within this trial because his witnesses presented verified medical documents proving they had been healed after they said they sought Sebi's help. After hours of questioning and testing Dr. Sebi's compounds, he was found not guilty because his products were essentially food and he was not diagnosing patients. Dr. Sebi took on the Attorney General and won.
Not only did I prove scientifically, but I had the diagnostic sheets, and I do have them today. And those diagnostic sheets didn't come from me. They came from their school, their American accredited medical accredited school.
When you look at the court documents, it says Dr. Sebi, Alfredo Bowman, which is my father, my aunt Bowman, and Fig Tree Products. That's what was proven in court. You know what I mean? That's what won court. They sent that to Lancaster Laboratories, and it was proven as electric cell food. That's why if you look at the fig tree, we call it electric cell food. That's what's been proven in court.
A man known as Dr. Sebi claims to have found the cure for several life-threatening diseases, including AIDS. Too good to be true? Well, you be the judge. The lump in Myrtle Rick's left breast is gone.
I haven't had any symptoms or problems, anything.
Sabrina Peterson's son no longer disabled by sickle cell anemia.
He has a lot of energy. I have to make him rest.
Disease is cured by this man. His name is Dr. Sebi, but you won't find a medical degree hanging from his wall. Instead, a certificate of healing.
How did Dr. Sebi say he was healing people of these incurable diseases? The basis behind his approach is cleaning the body of excess mucus, which is believed to be the root of all disease. Sebi stated, "Our research reveals that all manifestation of disease finds its genesis when mucous membrane has been compromised. For example, if there is excess mucus in the bronchial tubes, the disease is bronchitis. In the joints, arthritis." Basically, he believed disease will arise in the body when there is an overaccumulation of this stagnant toxin. He said acid creates toxic mucus and congests the system, leading to inflammation. Sebi preached an alkaline diet will do the opposite and support vitality.
My approach is an intracellular cleansing. You have people eating hog, potatoes,
Guilty.
rice, and beans.
Guilty.
But if we take this substance to a biochemist, he's not going to find any food in any of these substances.
If something is of usefulness in my structure, in my biological structure, it must necessarily be electrical. And the only substance that is electrical are those substances that come from the forest because the jungle. Because the molecular structure is complete, it's not broken. How I found out that black people should be vegetarians, because when I begin to remove you from that meat and that stuff, that grease, you begin to say in 1 week, how the pain that you had for years begin to disappear.
His family claims for 30 years he reversed a range of incurable ailments using his compounds and his nutritional approach. He also claimed to cure blindness. He shared this story during one of his speeches.
Young man, I said, yes, sir. I heard that you've been experimenting with herbs. He said, yes. Well, I'm blind. I'm blind for 10, 11 years. Could you help me? I said, I'll try. If you make me see, I give you $1 million. I gave the man the substance. When am I going to see? I said, about Friday. Now, why did I select Friday until this day? I don't know. But I was so sure of myself. But how could a boy that didn't go to school be so sure of himself? The man went home with the medicine. And the Wednesday, good morning, young man. I raised my right hand. You say you raise your right hand. I wink my left eye. You say you wink your left eye. I said, the man is seeing. At that point of my journey, I couldn't explain that. I know it's a bunch of herbs that cleanse the man's body, but they were all allied plants.
He also said he was able to heal people of mental illness, something he himself struggled with.
Now, again, how can... When I first saw one of his lectures, like I said, it was about probably 2010, 2011. And I said to myself then, oh, I ain't ever donating to none of this stuff again, because it's there. The steps that you have to take is there, but we ain't pushing it out there. Or they're not pushing it out there. I mean, you know, so it just goes to the unfortunate truth that chaos is king, cash king. There is no money in healthy people, as much bullshit as they try to tell you. No. Doctors and physicians and the makers of medicine want your ass to be fat and out of shape, so you can watch that commercial of a white woman or a black man riding a horse trying to sell their medicine. Don't know what the fuck it has to do with what disease you got or what condition you got. Or somebody walking down the streets picking flowers while they're talking about an HIV commercial. The fuck? So you can go ahead and spend that money. For the love of money.
I became very sick. I was angry. I want to blow my brains out. I want to kill my wife. And she was the sweetest woman in the world. Why I want to kill her? Because I was sick. You could be offering and deploying things that are hurtful to others and you're totally unaware. I was in what you call a psychiatric ward, schizophrenic and paranoia. Later to walk out of it, to heal that. Every disease begins right here. I mean, right here. I don't care if you're blind or if you're insane. It's right here. That acid state influences the brain and the central nervous system. It changes the image in your eyes. You do not see with your eyes. Your eyes is only the lens that the brain looks through. What the brain sees is what you're gonna see. I had a lady from Mexico, and that lady would say, no, don't let them take me. No. And there was nobody there. I made an extract from the Cascara Sagrada. She said that when she went to the bathroom upon taking the Cascara Sagrada extract, she looked in the commode and she saw some berries that she ate 12 years prior. They were lost and they became molded and sent off that negative message. Again, the mucous membrane in the intestine were compromised. She no longer crazy.
His wife Ma'a gave him the name Sebi, and locals began calling him doctor after they saw him heal fatal illnesses.
There was a little boy that was dying. It was his spleen, but nobody knew it was his spleen. And he laid there and he was like 5 years old. This is Dominica again. Mm-hmm. And so he was laying there and he could hardly walk. And the doctors had said he was going to die. And so we gave him the herbs and he was up and around. When people are healed, everybody is Dr. Sebi, Dr. Sebi.
Because of the act that he's performing, you're helping someone to achieve wellness. And so in that act, one identifies it with a doctor. So they begin to call him that.
Dr. Sebi not only wanted to heal people of their ailments, he also wanted everyone to truly love themselves.
He brought more than just, okay, take these herbs and you're healed. You felt what you feel when you listen to Sebi. You feel good about yourself and you feel strong. And it was the healing of the nation. It is the healing of the nation because that's the other part of the healing, for us to have that self-worth, that self-confidence.
The love that's going to secure you through life is the love that you offer yourself. These are the things that we need to cultivate, not the dependency of another. Why should you be dependent on me for love? On yourself. That love that you have for you, that love would never die.
Dr. Sebi created Usha Healing Village, where hundreds of people.
Man, that's all I'm gonna show you for now. Because, like I said, this is to be continued on Friday. But you know, my simple question for a country that claims we are the best, but too often does not act like it. If having people healthy is your top priority, then this man's methods should have been in every prescription drugstore, every pharmacy worldwide years ago. If that is the true priority. Seeing is believing, you know, and yeah. And so when I see things like the V Foundation, as much as I love ESPN, as much as I sympathize and empathize for everybody who's lost a loved one due to cancer, when I tell you that this is a problem that could have been taken care of years ago, decades ago, but for whatever reason hasn't been made a priority, then what's it all about? Maybe it's because if everybody's healthy, you ain't gonna get no money. If everybody is doing those things to cleanse your body, maybe there are a lot of industries in this country, in this world, that would be monetarily affected. And God, we cannot have that. We can't have a bunch of healthy, happy motherfuckers running around the world. That would be horrible. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know, this man's practices should have been world recognized, awarded decades ago. If that's really what it's about in this thing that we call the divided states of America. Now, if I was too serious, for you guys, if that was real, and I'm going to get back on that real shit on Friday, don't worry. But I am about to get up out of here, drink some tea. But you know me. Yeah.
On the horse's ass. That's where I belong. Don't belong on your head.
Yeah.
I would enact legislation that you can't have braids if you work in a hospital. You're standing there trying to give the patient an IV and your hair's dropping in their mouth. They can't breathe, their eyes are open, they're chewing on your hair. Don't know what happened to them. You can't have braids and false hair, horse hair in the hospital. Horse hair don't belong in the hospital. Horse hair don't belong in the restaurants. Horse hair don't belong in the schools. Horse hair don't belong in the horse hair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head.
You heard that, goddammit. You heard that. Yeah. Now, what would Dr. Sebi say about that shit? Damn it. It belongs on the ass, not the head. Anyway, yo, look. Oh, I got to make my prediction. Detroit versus Dallas. Ooh, Detroit versus Dallas. You know what? I'm going to pick Dallas. There we go. I'm picking Dallas to win. How about that? So, it's your boy, Brandon Brayvon Towns. Encore, you say? Encore, you say?
Go ahead. I would enact legislation that you can't have. Horse hair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head. Horse hair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head. Horse hair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head.
Now you see that ManningForMayor.com? ManningForMayor.com. I dare one of y'all to go to it. I dare you. I double dare you. I double dare you. Anyway, it's your boy Brandon Braymon Towns. I'm out this bit. Peace. I love you. I will see you guys on Friday, and we will continue this Dr. Sebi discussion. Love y'all. Be safe.